But I want to know, has any NBA player in the history of the league pestered the GM about practice intensity?
Y'all ready for this?
YouTube, what's good? It's your boy B Nates coming at you today with 5 things that 2K needs to change for NBA 2K18. Yes, that's right. I'm talking about 18, 2K18. I've given up hope on 2K17, especially after this last weekend. If you don't already know, you'll know what I'm talking about soon enough. Sorry for the impromptu studio. I just really wanted to get this video out. And who knows, I might just start going with the living room studio for all future videos. Before I jump in, speaking of future videos, sorry I haven't been getting any out. I just have some stuff in the pipeline. It's just been taking up all my free editing time. I'm trying my best to get the stuff out. It's going to have bells and whistles and lasers and all that shit. But anyway, back to the things that 2K needs to change in 2K18. Y'all, this is getting ridiculous. The things that I have listed here, because it feels like I'm listing these things as if I'm talking about a beta, but I'm talking about a fully released game 4 months into the game cycle, 4 months into after release. Oh my goodness. Number one, they need to fix these servers. These servers have been garbage for years, and it doesn't get any better. Everybody's buying all this VC. Everybody's buying the game. There's no competition, but your servers are still garbage. Why are your servers still so bad, 2K? You kidding me, man? You gotta be kidding me. This is like the only game I've ever seen where you lag every single online match. Why even have servers? The point of servers is to eliminate the lag. What's the point of having dedicated servers if you still have lag? Oh my goodness, y'all. This past weekend, my team was a complete crapshoot even if you were playing offline. People's challenges weren't giving them the MT they earned. I tried to play a game of domination and I didn't get any packs even though I got 3 stars. There were people who were getting disconnected and it counted as a loss and it took a contract away. I played a game of Blacktop and I beat the dude and didn't get a pick from the board. What's the point of having servers that support game modes if the servers won't work all the time? People are saying, oh, it was double rep weekend. And? That doesn't mean anything. If you can't do a special feature for one mode without breaking the next mode, then you need to look at your infrastructure really, really hard. Speaking about online, it's so hard to play defense. You can get exploited on defense easily just from somebody running around a 3-point line, cutting baseline. Defense is practically impossible unless your opponent is garbage. Y'all, the market is terrible. You ever try to, like why does the market refresh? Why isn't the market instant if it's on a server? Like, why can I put up a card and I see it's for sale, but no one else can see it's for sale for 15 minutes? Number 2, they need to fix the AI. It's unfair to the AI, to the computer, to a non-living thing, because all you got to do is run a middle pick and roll and you've got 2 points. 2K is so bad at programming. If you go higher up on the difficulty, it doesn't make the CPU better. It just makes you worse. The AI stays the same. You just start to suck. Your teammates suck. I'm starting to play my career with a point guard on Hall of Fame because of the my team outage this weekend. I decided I'm going to do my point guard build. And I'm hitting my teammates wide open in their hot zones, in rhythm, and they're shooting bricks. Ibaka shooting bricks, Gordon shooting bricks, Justice Young is shooting bricks. I'm hitting Vucevic down low. He's missing layups. Like, I'm just bad. The CPU is hitting all these shots with ease, but I can't hit the shot. What's the point? Learn to do your AI coding better, 2K. Oh, my bad. That requires you to actually work instead of swimming Scrooge McDuck-like in all the money you make from VC sales. My bad. I asked you to work. Number 3, the length of my career This game mode has become such a grind, it's not even fun anymore. I was trying to realize why I wasn't playing my career build, my center. And oh my goodness, I pulled up the point guard build and I know exactly why. It takes so long to do anything. You got 3 or 4 practices in between games because you got to fill up your doing work bar so you can get better at free throws and stamina. Meanwhile, once you become a starter, you're playing forever. You play practically the whole game, which has to be at least on 8, 10, 12 minutes for you to get stats so you're competitive to win any awards. And you're just playing the whole game. It becomes such a grind. You can only really play 2 or 3 games in a sitting. They need to go back to the old 2K. See, y'all might not know, I'm a 2K veteran. I've been playing 2K since 2K5. I played 2K5, ESPN 2K5, played 2K10, 2K11, 2K13, 2K14, 2K16, and this year's. I've been playing 2K since before most of the park community was born. And I remember when they came out with my career, my player, you could sim games, you could skip over games, you only had to play key games. Those were the games you had to play. You could play the key games, and the key games, you got double, back then it was skill points, you got double skill points for playing the game. And you could just really just skip over those and it wouldn't be any problem. But now you got endorsements and practice and hanging out with people, and it just makes the game take so long. It takes between 15 30 minutes between games. Like, come on, man, make it faster. There's no reason. Like, if you go to my GM and my league, you can it's called scale. Basically, you can scale up your stats to the minutes that the rest of the league is playing, so that your stat, you could be playing 6-minute games, but your stats would scale up as though you're playing 12-minute games. Why is that only a feature in my GM? Why is my career only in a vacuum? I get bored at this point by like the end of November. I don't even want to play it anymore. I just want to jump back over to my team or my GM, which I'll get to later. Number 4 is staying in my career, the archetypes. When 2K decided to combine my career with Pro-Am and Park, I knew this mode was dead. I knew it was over. It was starting to die. Now, I guess they needed to increase the parity in these modes so everybody's not running around with 98, 99 shooting guards, the small forwards that can shoot, pass, defend, dunk, and everything in between. So they had to come up with archetypes to limit your stats. What? Why would I do this? You group these stats into bunches, right? Take that away. That's the dumbest thing ever, because you got 5 stats for shooting and one group for defense. So if I want to get better at defending on the perimeter, I have to waste VC on boosting my post defense. I'm a point guard. I don't need no post defense. I'm a center. I really don't need perimeter defense. Then you've got these video game tropes like, oh, he's shorter, so you're obviously faster than this player who's taller. Oh, you have longer arms, so apparently you can't shoot the ball as well. And then there are some of the groups where you pay VC to go up a level, but you get no boost. You just burning VC. I've seen it with my point guard. My boy Eric has posted a screenshot on Twitter where it was like 2,000 VC for 0 boost. Like, who did you not program? Did you not check? You could have just took a level away if you're going to make it 0. Now, the easy way to keep the parity and to keep people from being OP and Park and Pro-Am is to do it like FIFA, where you don't build your player in a different mode, build up his stats, grind badges on fucking rookie on, a different mode. You build the player up in that mode. You get VC to build up your Pro-Am player in Pro-Am. You get VC to build up your Park player in the Park. And let my career be like it used to be, where you can just scale up your dude to 99 and he could just be an absolute god because you're playing by yourself. He can still look the same and have the same gear, but Don't let them, don't make them intertwined with Park and Pro-Am. Number 5, you gotta fix all the petty, stupid stuff in my GM. I thoroughly enjoy playing my GM for the management aspect, building the franchise in, my image, what I want them to look like. Do I want them to be a young, fast team, a slow, methodical team, a technically sound team, a shooting all day team, defense? I like that part. That's great. But I want to know, has any NBA player in the history of the league pestered the GM about practice intensity? Like, has that ever happened in history? Has there ever been a player to pester the GM about practice being too hard? Like, I want to know, man. I need to know. Like, Iverson talked to the media, but I don't think he talked to his GM about practice. Like, why is the coach coming to me asking me what game plan he should have for the LeBron, for the Cavs? I don't give a. You the coach. You the coach. I hired you to come up with the game plan. Why I gotta give you the game plan? Let me fire the coach and be the coach then. Like, they need to separate my GM into GM where you run the money stuff, you sign personnel, you look at player contracts and you sign and trade for players, you build the franchise, and coach mode where you're coaching games. Because there's no reason that you need to be dealing with these player squabbles about, dudes just not feeling it, not fitting in, not getting enough PT, feeling like practice is too hard, feeling like practice is too easy. I don't need to be dealing with the coach coming to me asking me how should he f***ing game plan. The only cutscene that makes sense is the scout asking you who he should scout. And really and truly, that's stupid too, because I can't scout from day one. Like, why can't I scout from the first day of the season? I have to wait till the scout comes to me. I should be able to set the scouting report, hire 2 or 3 scouts. First off, that makes no sense. Why I got one scout? Let me get a team of scouts so we can send them out to do different things. Scout certain players, send them to certain games. Like, it doesn't make sense you just scout. Look at this guy. I want you to look at these 10 guys. I want you to look at 2 in Georgia, 3 in Washington, 1 in Philadelphia, 5 in Croatia, and 1 in fucking Siberia. Like, let me get a team of scouts, send them to places so they can look at players, get an in-depth view. Like, the scouting system in I think it was ESPN College 2K5 was better than this, where you would find dudes, you would scout them, you would know everything about their game, and you had to do it with some sense. Like, there was a game factor to it. You couldn't just scout dudes indefinitely. Like, in this game, you can practically scout the whole first and second round of the draft if you scout it right. So, I understand, not making scouting too hard, but scouting is too easy. It makes no sense. And, that should not be fixed before you fix the player pettiness and coach stupidity in my GM. Y'all, thank you for watching this video. If you got anything else that 2K needs to change for 2K18, drop it down below, man, because this game is just starting to give me a headache. It's really getting on my nerves. I'm slowly entering my second hiatus from the game this year, which pisses me off because I spent $60 on it. I can't go trade it in because I bought it digitally, so it's stuck on my hard drive. So the only thing I could do is delete it, which makes no sense because I could just re-download it in the future because I bought it through PSN. But, let me know down below what 2K needs for 2K18. I don't care if, it could be something for Park. It could be something they need to change for Pro-Am. It could just be competition from EA with a new live. Just let me know down below. Be sure to hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you watching. Thank you for watching. I will see you soon.